turimo kubeki. Hey, how are you, Mohammed? How are you doing? So, guys, the reason why I admitted blending because I'm going to bake chocolate cake. Once I'm done blending, then we'll come and then chat. But don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, she here has the baking powder and here has the vanilla sugar. So when you're cooking, your kitchen has to be clean, right? Let me clean up my face. So, your weather is here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Norah's evening live stream. I hope you're well. Yenga mwasi yemutya mwasuze mutya. Muhammad. Muhammadu. Ogamba otya. Kansubire nti oli bulungi. Someone maybe misunderstood me. I should use eyes forward. Ooh la la. In this weather, if you don't drink too much, you have to drink. You have to get ice to cool your body. I hope it rains. Like in Uganda, it has started raining. Oh, let us ask for rain. We pray for rain. We ask God to water Saudi. Guys, it's hot. Nainga mugamba mutya. Come 1, come 2, come 3, come all. The girl is giving you a big kiss. My lips are real, so embrace them with love. When I send them to you, you also bring yours close and you're like, holiday. You have to embrace it. The same way I'm embracing this ice cube like this. I'm embracing this bottle so that my chest can feel the coldness. Hey. Wow. Yeah, wow. Cheers again, I'm also later. Someone came to my inbox, the person that I don't want. Someone came in and then I wasn't happy. I was like, I'm old enough. I know sometimes young kids view me, they like me, but guys, you're young. Stop saying grown-ups words. Stop using the grown-up words for me. I'm older than you guys. I'm older than you guys. But a child comes into your inbox and then that child starts saying things that, and you're like, oh no man, what's your problem? I only need my fellow adults to be the one disturbing in my inbox. But you find kids are the one disturbing you. What's wrong with kids of nowadays? That your body is too hot. Me, I'm hot for those who are my age mates. But you guys, your age are for those. Your age hasn't yet suffered. Your age hasn't yet realized anything. You're still living in the world of fantasy. Me, I'm living in a real world where I know that there's a real struggle. So kindly, please, guys, respect me. I'm in my 30s. I don't need a young man around 20, someone who is 18, and then you guys are coming into my inbox, and you're telling me, Nora, give me a chance. No. So if I give you a chance, it's like I'm going to take off my baby brother. No. I need my fellow adults. Those are the people who are in their 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, up their 40s, And when someone reaches 60, no, again, I'm dealing with my dad. I don't want to deal with my dad because my dad is around 60 there. Hmm? My dad, my mom, they're in that category. So the only people who are supposed to come and then start sweet talking, those are the people who are in their 40s. But you're still 18, a minor, 16. Ah. So tell me, how are you going to take care of this body? Hmm? How? Me, I don't want to deceive you. How? You will only be eating my money. It's like I'm going to take care of. No, me, I haven't yet reached that age whereby they call me sugar mommy. No, 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 not me. So, spare me. Baby, stay out of my box. Okay? And stop unfollow, you follow. And when you go there, you overlike my videos, you like 20 videos. Why? Kibolanga sibagala ku Instagram yange. Why would you do that? At least like one video. You liking 20. For what? Do you want me to send a thunder to strike? Africans, we are good at sending thunder. I say fear kwa. May the thunder strike. Nenga Mugamba Mutia, welcome to Norah's evening live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. How have you been? I hope all is going well with you that side. I know we are all going through difficulties, different things. Not everyone is going through difficulties. Some have lost their parents, some are struggling, some are married, some are going to be engaged, some are blah, 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 blah. And tomorrow, we are seeing Ikemida Bobo. Who is that? Tomorrow, Messi is going to ask us Kemida Bobo. I don't know how they say Kemida Bobo in Arab, imagine. But I'm doing my best to learn Spanish. Yet I'm in Arab country. Can you say that I'm Mumu? I no go feed though. Superpower you would want. The superpower I would want. Superpower I would want. They've asked me a question, I'm not asking you. I'm even confused with kind of superpower. I just want to be a superwoman. That a superwoman is enough for me. I can just go anywhere I want because I'm good at spying on people. Thank you even for asking me that question. Which superpower would you want? Do you know they say love is stupid? I remember there is a time when I was still in love, when I haven't yet realized that money was the love of my life. By then I used to think that having a guy in your life, that's true love. Until I tested. So, my guy used to lie to me. You call, you ask him, hey, where are you? And then he's like, no, I'm not home. I'm this, I'm that. So I used to have another person who could help me to spy on him. So I called my G and I'm like, hey, have you seen that he got there? My friend is like, yeah, that he got is right here and he's telling you that he's there. That's how. If I'm to be given a power, I could spy on a lot of people. Imagine I used to spy on him, but there is no single day that I'll find myself jealous. No. Because all the people he was with, they were just crazy girls. You know, girls who fight for guys. And me, one thing I fear in life is to fight someone. Me, I fear fighting someone. That's my number one fear in life. Fighting someone else. And more especially that you find me tangling that I'm fighting for a man. Ooh. Let me just, I have a trauma for that. I have a trauma for that. I grew up in a dramatic family, so fighting for a man, to me, I grew up telling myself it's not worth it. So I could always spy and spy. Let me tell you, I've ever spied on someone. And then those people, you're spying on someone, you're even next to them, but they have no slightest idea that you know everything that goes around, but you never in your life even tell them. But for them, if they start feeling like they know you and you're like, I wish I could tell you that I know a lot about you, but it's just that you decide to keep it for yourself. You just decide to keep the secret for yourself, and then for your own safety. Sijja kuwogera. Nagamba me, yeah, I'm not home. You see, if you know your boyfriend so well, make sure that you find a place where you're going to sit, watch his moves. I used to do that back then, but now, even if you tell me that Nora, here's 10 million, go follow him around, I'll tell you, could you give me that 10 million at least to remain single for the rest of my life? Because guys, let me tell you, bw'oba toli mwegenderezo oyinza ofuna ebbuba, oyinza ofuna ebbuba n'agaana okulwana. Kemira. Who want to besa me? You besa me? Nyokola ne besa me? You're going to sleep?
No.
You're sleeping? You're sleeping?
I woke up before.
So that's what I used to do. Pay me money for something else. And that was, people are asking, can someone have only one person in their life? And I'm also asking, it's easier for a guy to tell you they are, okay, let me say if you're married, and then your husband tells you that I cheated on you, but you as a woman, when you try to tell your man that you cheated, and then he calls you a whore. You're dirty. So maybe the question is that. So you mean when a man cheats, what name do we give him? The guy tells, and if you want to know that the guy is deceiving you, those men who are always trying to get you, a guy tells you that, no, me, I don't love my wife. My wife and I were just there because of kids. And then you ask him, so are you guys staying in the same house? Yes, we're staying in the same house, sleeping in the same bed. Yeah, but In your mind, just tell him, yeah, it's actually the good thing you should be doing. Block him. Because you cannot allow a he-goat like that to deceive you. That yes, my wife and I were just there for the kids. Who told you? People who don't love each other, they don't stay in the same house. If you're separate from each other, each and everyone goes their separate way. If you have kids, you leave the house for the wife, and then for you go, you rent somewhere small where you can stay. But you cannot convince someone that you live in your separate life, but you're sharing the same bed. When you once married, you see, they tell you that people meet and they still do the same thing. So how can you convince you're once married to that person, but you're still sleeping on the same bed, and then nothing happens between the two of you? I think I'm the one that does not understand it well, but I don't think so. There's actually something that always happens. You reach a certain point, I think, whereby two of you look at each other and look at each other and you're like, "Whew, let's do this." And then in the morning you start where you get stopped. But there's no way you can deceive him. No, my wife and I, we are not. Actually, me, I don't even love her. It's you that I love. Who? Who? You're loving who? Me? That's a big lie. There's no way how you're going to convince me that Nora, me and her, there is nothing going on. No. No. And someone tells you, don't call me at this time. Okay, if you guys are not, go, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Good evening or good morning. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Nora. And you, may I know your name? Someone tells you you're the only one I love. Man. We are the liars. They'll call you all kind of names. But when a man does something to you as his woman, he wants you to understand. Try to be understanding. He will do all the things that you want. But you reach the poor man. A poor man does not even provide anything, even if he had cheated on you. What is he going to do? The only thing he's going to do for you to help you calm down, it's helping you at night again to go on the battlefield. I know some of you ask me, you might be there asking yourself, but Nora, where do you always get those stories? And yet you tell us that you're not married, you've never been married. Yes, me, I've never been married, and me, I'm still single, but me, I have people who have ever been married. They are the one who can tell you their experience. When they tell you experience, there's a gentleman who always speaks about men who wants women to acknowledge their wrongdoing. So those are the places where I find information. And me, by finding those information, and I've seen it in people. You see it in people. You see someone is trying to adjust their behaviors, and they want you to. Someone comes to you and tells you, you know one thing I love about Arabs is that when you're not financially stable, there is no need of having wives that you cannot take care of. And another thing I love about them, they understand what they call the law. From the country where I come from in Uganda, people are just good at making noise. And people like it when they are being reminded of to do something. You'll find a man is broke, but on top of being broke, he's trying to bring you also into his life so that you can suffer with him completely. And you also, because you're so much blinded in love. May grew up in a home where eating beans mixed with tapioca, it was a problem. My mother had strict rules at home. We were not rich, we were not that poor, but we have some strict rules where there are some foods in our saucepan. My mother is like, no, as I'm still alive, there are some things that will not step in my saucepan. My mom had to put up that. So you find your man, you're dating this guy, the guy is promising you heaven and earth, but you know what's at home? Even his own wife is suffering. He's looking like unforgotten maid in Saudi Arabia, like me here. The wife has this hair, and for you, you're out there, you have long nails. And then, but let me tell you, we should have level, guys. As a woman, you should have a level. First, look at a person. You know me, the way I like scaring people. Someone comes into, they want to start to get to know you, and then you ask them, I have a problem. Not even asking them, but I just treat them with this. I need like 700. 700 in Uganda, it's a lot. It's like $200. 200 there. And then you tell someone that, who is going to give you that 200? Oh, if you want to know the kind of person you're dating, just ask for that amount. Ask for $300. That you'll know that someone who was approaching you is even broke than you. He will run away, he will vanish, he will be like, how am I going to get that money? How am I going to get that money? So in Uganda, some men, but not all of them. There are rich people in Uganda. If I tell you there are people who are rich, like super, super rich in Uganda, whereby their kids, just to go to school, they have to use a plane to go to school. They tell you that just because you're suffering, it doesn't mean that everyone is suffering. No, that's the same thing in Uganda. Just because you're suffering, doesn't mean people are using their brain to make money. For you, if your brain goes into women all the time, and let me tell you guys, you see, sometimes the reason why also sometimes men become broke, it's because of us, we women. They say women will come with different blessings. You might find a woman, for her, when you're with her, or the more you sleep with her, the more you become broke, like your blessings goes away. The more you sleep with different women, you started going to the range of poverty. You're renting, or maybe you're not renting, but you're sleeping in that 1-bedroom house. Okay, it's yours, you're not renting, but for you, in your mind is telling you that, man, every time you look at that person in between your legs is telling you, man, we need another woman. We need another woman. And even at your home, you cannot even feed them, but your mind. Me, I've seen a lot of family in Uganda, when they are struggling, most of them, they usually eat tapioca mixed with beans. Yes, those are families that are struggling because they cannot afford banana. Banana, we will call it matoke. They cannot afford that matoke because they are also, you'll have, let me say, like you have, your husband has left you maybe 5,000 here in Saudi. It's like you have 50 real, you have 10 real, like that. Your husband is leaving that money for you at home, and he's expecting you to buy food for lunch and for dinner, yet food are also in a high price. But that same person is going around promising women heaven and earth, me, I love you. And also, as a woman who has been suffering, no one has ever told this thing. I don't know why. I don't want to judge my sisters, but sometimes there's a lady who said that for her just calling her mommy, a man calling her mommy, you've won her heart. You know, I'm not judging anyone because I'm also a woman, eh? But how can you tell me that just by calling you mommy, by telling you I love you, someone has won your heart? How? That's why if you're a mother or a father, try your best to make sure that you call your children sweet names so that hey, me, my dad used to call me different names, however much they were not living together with my mom. But all of us, we had different names. You know, my mom is the only one who never gave us the sweet names. No, for her, she was always, you know, a tigress. There's no time of that. But our dad did his best to make sure that at least, but you cannot tell me that. That me, the moment you call me baby, the moment you call me mommy, you've already won my heart. Really? But anyway, I won't do what? I won't act like we are different, right? Everyone has their own way of understanding. Everyone has their own way of how they feel when someone approaches them. You can never even someone just by giving them a flower. No one has ever given them flower. Just by giving them that flower, you've won their heart. So let me check on our cake. It's almost there. Work so hard and give yourself a lot of things so that no one can deceive you. I'm telling you, these things, they are real, they are out there. You regret, you start asking yourself, I wish I never fell in love with this guy. There are some people, they will come into your life, they'll give you that image of perfection, and by giving you that, and then you adapt it. The moment you adapt it, they disappear. Things start, getting stuck. And me, because I grew up in Uganda, I've noticed it's easier for me to know someone when they are lying. It's easier to me to know when someone is lying. And the moment you start hearing someone, Ugandan men who like lying, you'll notice immediately, unless you're not that keen. Someone will start telling you, something came up. My name, when someone starts like that, and then you just know that, when you're good, you're good. The moment someone starts telling you, what about? I'll call you. There's a lady who once told me, she was like, you're still young. You're still young, and there's a lot that you'll find on your way. In this life, never ever rush to make decisions. However much someone is promising, their promises is too good to be true. Never in your life. She showed me as a person who is telling you this. Me, I've gone through that experience. Every time I see you guys passing by here, sometimes I wish that I could go back in time. The lady said that she was, but in the marriage, she felt like she's not yet married. Okay, we are not married legally, but in Uganda, some people can live together and have kids without even having a ring on their finger. We call that marriage. Akaunduka kubidinisa, but in law, they don't count that marriage. But people have lived, if people have lived for 6 or 18 years or 19 years together, I think they should just recognize that marriage, because how can you have kids, 6 to 7 kids with the same man but not married? Yeah, in Uganda, yeah, that life is there, whereby you can live with a man for decades, but you're not wearing a ring on your finger. He has never visited even your parents, even giving them a little thing. No. There are some people in Uganda who are living like that. So this lady was like, Nora, is she in this life? To papanga. And me, I tell you guys, listen to elders. When someone tells you that, be careful. The way you see things, it's not exactly how you're seeing it. Remember, they were once young like you. They were what? They were young ones like you. So for you, start acting like, oh, you're the youngest. Now, abakwetolodde bali babaddeko mu myaka egyo. Forever and ever young. It means she's almost, when the stick is going like this, I'm sick, but let me try to shake my waist and see. Wash the cake. Here is the cake that I baked. Just when I started this live stream, I was baking this cake and it's ready here. muziki yaffe. Yellow to the cara. So I'm here trying on my leftover cake. My back hurts, but I'll shake a little later. But you know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to try our dance because I think it helps the back. Like this idea just came in, and then I realized actually this could help my back to heal. Our traditional dance. But my back really hurts, but we need to train it a bit. We are almost dancing like Ethiopians. Thank